This is the plaintiff, Therese Ganeshan. She says the defendant pushed her way into living in her home, brought her boyfriend in to live with him too, then to top things off, stole her snowblower. She thought the defendant was her friend, but it turns out she's nothing but a user. And she's here suing her for the $1,500 it's going to cost her to buy a new snowblower. This is the defendant, Nalini Singh. She says she purchased a used Honda snowblower from the plaintiff, paid her $500 in cash. She has a receipt to prove it. The plaintiff blames her for being fired from the job they worked at. She's sue-happy. Now they're no longer friends. She's accused of blowing a friendship.
All parties, please use your right hands.
Welcome back to the People's Court. Next case on the docket. The plaintiff says the defendant strong-armed her way into living with the plaintiff at her house, then had the nerve to steal her snowblower. The defendant says the plaintiff bought it. It's the case of you dirty snowblower.
Thank you, Douglas.
You're welcome, ma'am.
Therese Ganeshan,
Yes.
you are suing Nalini Singh
Yes.
for $1,500, a cost of a snowblower that, according to you, she has kept from you. Tell me what's going on.
It's not going to be the cost of the snowblower, but I'm asking for compensation to get one in place. I purchased a snowblower in 2015. I got it for
A used one.
A used one.
Okay.
And
you got it for what?
$600. I paid only $600,
Okay.
but it's an antique. It was actually, he was trying
It was
to
an
sell it for...
antique?
Yeah, antique
Meaning
one.
how old was it?
A 2008 one, but they didn't use it. The person who was selling was in a divorce, and he wanted to get rid of it immediately. And
Before his wife could get the money.
yeah,
Right. Okay, so go on.
I thought she was my friend, but she
How did you two know each other?
through work. So she was working in a independent handicap place, and she told me that I could come and work there, and she got me the job. But I thought she's really getting me a job, but she was actually using me to cover her time off.
Okay.
That
You
she-
had said in your complaint that she was married. She wanted to rent a room in your home, and you thought
Yeah.
she was joking. Tell me about that.
While she's talking, she will say that she wants to rent a room. She wants a room because she knows that I have a house and I'm a single. I'm a widow.
What does she want a room for?
Because she was saying that she has a boyfriend and she wants to bring her boyfriend.
Okay, is she married?
Yes.
So she has a house with a husband that she's living in, and she wanted an apartment, according to you, so she could see her boyfriend.
Yeah.
And then you said yes?
No, I did not say yes at all. But she is a person who she wants it something. She wants something. She gets it.
Okay, I'm sorry. So did you rent her a room?
I did not rent the room.
Did she give you money for the room?
She gave me $100 for utilities.
Okay. She
See, the
ended up
same
coming
day-
and took everything out of the room and put her stuff there, and she would just come and go. She just pushed her way into my home. She also brought her boyfriend there. I was not happy about it. Why don't you call the police and say there's an intruder?
At that time, I was
Okay.
still.
All right, so the snowblower, according to you, what happened with the snowblower?
She saw the snowblower there, and she wanted to take the snowblower to use it because, according to her, the person who was plowing her snow went to jail, and they couldn't get somebody to do.
So did you sell her the snowblower? Did you?
No, I did not sell her.
What
the
did you do?
She told me that she was because she had the.
She
code
borrowed
from,
the snowblower?
Yes.
Okay. And were you charging her for borrowing the snowblower?
She told me that to use it, she will give me something.
What did she give you?
$250. While I was working, she came and she said, sign this receipt, sign this receipt. I said, why are you coming at this time? I'm working here. She asked me to sign, and she gave me a
Why
receipt.
did you sign?
I did sign it because she was interfering
Then
at
tell
my
her,
work.
get out. That's what I do. They come to me, they say, sign this, sign this. I say, why are you coming to my workplace? I will see you later. So you signed something. What was the something that you signed? What did it say?
To get her out of that place, I signed it.
Okay, let me see it. Oh, you have a carbon copy of it. Okay. So the one that you signed was on top of that. She took that one and she gave you the carbon. So then what happens? She hasn't returned
yes,
it, and so you want her to buy you a $1,500 one.
Yeah. No, not that.
Well, that's what you're doing. You're suing for $1,500.
Yeah, because I can't get the same kind now.
Okay.
And I asked her to return it, I sent her a
What's
letter.
going on with the snowblower? First of all, would you like to respond about the love nest that she says you had in her apartment?
Yes, I'll start it out. Okay, I've known her almost like 10 years. We were friends. I thought she's an older person than me. I trusted her like a mother. I used to tell her all my problems because my marriage is in problems. So she used it against a weapon against me right now, as it is of today. I used to tell her all my problems that, I want to leave.
Was one of your problems that you had a boyfriend that you wanted to...
No, not about no boyfriend.
Okay.
I wasn't telling her about any boyfriend. I
Okay,
have no
did you get a
boyfriend.
room in her house?
No, I did not.
Okay.
So I said...
Were you paying $100 in utilities?
No, I did not.
Okay.
I was thinking about moving out because of the problem I'm having home with my husband, and she knew about it. I went home to my country and I make a will for my 3 kids. I gave her the will and a bank account because I said, in case I die, you're going to give this to my kids. But I didn't want my husband to know because I trusted her like a mother, and because things gone bad at New Horizon Village, we work with people with disability, and she wasn't working, and she asked me for a job, and I took her there. And then when I went on vacation in 2017, she told those same people to fire me and give her my hours. And they said, no, they can't do that. What kind of friend are you? She's stabbing me in the back. But of last year in October, my husband get a letter from the court. The first letter that she sent here to me saying I occupying the room, I'm taking boyfriend there, and I went into her garage and I borrowed her snowblower and I did not return it. And she sent in this immediate letter for me to. So I told my husband, no, I bought it and I bring it home. So
That's what he was worried about, the snowblower?
Yes.
Your husband wasn't worried about the allegation about a boyfriend?
No, she told him all of that he was like, okay, you have a boyfriend. Teresa told me you made a will. She told me.
She contacted your husband directly?
Yes.
And told your husband that you had a will?
Yes, Your Honor.
So is it risky to move in with a really good friend, to move into an apartment?
I think so. I think it can ruin your relationship really easily.
Why?
Just too close, too much time together.
But if you have a really good friend, you would have known that friend already, right?
Yeah, but living habits are living habits, and it's kind of hard to live with someone that, like, even if you know them really well, you still don't know how they live, and it kind of can break the relationship.
So you just pointed to her. In other words, you're probably secretly a pig, right?
Oh, no. Not that I knew. Maybe she's the
So, no, but what you're actually saying is you don't want to know your good friend too well, because then you're going to find out all sorts of things that you don't want to find out.
Agreed, yeah.
Wow, that's very optimistic going inside the courtroom.
So tell me about the snowblower.
So the snowblower, I bought it from her.
You bought it from her?
Yes, I have a
When did you
receipt.
buy it from her?
In November 11, 2016.
Let me see what you have
I
that
have
has
the
that
receipt
date.
here, and I took it to where she was working, and she said I must get out of her workplace, and she signed it.
She has a carbon that's not a carbon of this. It's a
No.
carbon that's for $250 for a snowblower. What's that about?
I don't know.
And it's got a different date.
Yes.
It's April 1st of 2017.
She never collect a copy of the receipt because she says she don't need it because of tax purposes.
According to you, this is your signature, right, on this yellow one? Is that your signature?
No, that's not my signature at all. The signature is totally different. If you, especially R, you can see how different it is. It's forged.
Let me tell you something. Her signature looks different every time that she signs, but it never looks like this, the one that you're telling me she signed, okay? It never looks like this. Give me anything that has your signature on it to see. If you have a credit card, anything else.
This is the
you want
letter that I
paper?
sent
Yeah, I
you.
have that.
Okay.
Actually, give me that.
Ma'am.
Oh my gosh. You actually took a pen and went over her signature on this.
On her letter.
Yeah, on her letter. This is the one that went to your house. This is the one that's a copy of what she sent. Bring this over to her so she can see what I'm referring to. You actually took your pen and went over her handwriting. Why would anybody ever do that? Unless they're trying to forge somebody's signature.
Your Honor, I have given my husband the receipt, and I don't know.
Do you hear what I just asked?
Yes.
What purpose would a human have to go over another person's signature, if not to attempt to forge it?
Yes, Your Honor, this letter came, and my husband collected this letter. I didn't know. He
So your
opened
husband's
my
a
mail.
forgerer?
I don't know. And he had the receipt also.
So it's your
One-
husband who forges stuff?
I don't know. And I asked him, where is the receipt? That's when
Your
I got
marriage is
back.
in a lot more trouble than you think it is.
Yes, it is.
Miss Singh, you know what I think? I think you forged this. I'm going to order you to recompense the plaintiff $600, the amount that she paid. You don't get a new one. You get the value of the thing that was taken from you.
Your Honor, I would like to accept that because I actually...
$600, verdict for the plaintiff. I am done with both of you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
So the plaintiff prevails. She's going to get money for another snowblower, only $600 worth, not the amount that she was seeking, $1,500. If you step over here, Miss Singh, a little bit, please. What do you think about the judge claiming she thinks you forged her signature?
I did not do that. I really did not.
Did your husband?
I don't know. This is the reason why I'm on crutches right now, because of her telling my husband I have an affair and all those things. And my husband abused me last week, and I'm on crutches, so I broke my foot. And he's been arrested and removed from the home, all because of her. A friendship gone bad because of work-related and money.
Wow.
Yes.
Bad deal.
Yes, a very bad deal.
Okay. Sorry about that.
No problem.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Take your time on your way out.
Thank you.
Okay. Ms. Ganeshan, you're going to get enough to buy a snowblower, maybe not the expensive one you wanted.
No, I don't.
No. And that friendship is over, right?
Completely over.
It's a bad deal. Okay. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Good luck. Harvey?
You know, the plaintiff, Doug, is upset because she's only getting $600, and it's going to obviously cost her more to get a new one. That is simply the law. You are allowed the depreciated value at the time of the loss, or the item is damaged or just gone, and that's the law. That will do it for this case. Litigants for the next case on the way into the courtroom right now.